Better Man, 2024, is a stylized biographical drama that explores the tumultuous journey of British pop icon Robbie Williams. Presented through Robbie's own sardonic lens, the film combines personal confession with theatrical spectacle, creating a captivating blend of his public and private selves. It opens with Robbie directly engaging the audience, exploring the provocative question, who is Robbie Williams? He pokes fun at himself, listing insults such as narcissistic and punchable, vowing to reveal a deeper, more authentic version of himself beyond the sensational headlines. The narrative begins in 1982 in Stoke-on-Trent, a working-class town in northern England, where a young cheeky Robbie seeks attention amidst a fractured home life. With parents split, he largely resides with his hard-working mother, while his father, a club entertainer and magician, ignites Robbie's passion for performance. As a teenager, Robbie embodies potential but lacks direction, relying on his charisma and humor until fate intervenes. He auditions for Take That, a boy band looking for a fresh face. Although he is the youngest and least experienced, his natural charm captivates manager Nigel Martin-Smith, thrusting him into the limelight of pop stardom. The initial thrill of their success brings euphoric highs as the group becomes a national sensation, igniting a frenzy among fans and skyrocketing record sales. However, Robbie soon feels alienated within the polished image and strict control of the band. Struggling with his rebellious nature and emotional volatility, he finds himself at odds with the expectations imposed upon him. This internal conflict leads to reckless behavior characterized by heavy drinking and experimenting with drugs, ultimately culminating in his dramatic exit from Take That in 1995, just before a major world tour. Post-departure, Robbie's life spirals into chaos. The media, quick to sensationalize his downfall, labels him a has-been at a mere 21 years old. As he battles weight fluctuations, worsening addictions, and crippling anxiety, the film portrays this dark chapter with raw honesty and dark humor. Scenes depict Robbie's struggles, candid moments of him passed out at parties, engaging with hallucinations, and his tumultuous journey toward establishing himself as a solo artist. It captures the essence of his vulnerability amidst the external pressures of fame, inviting viewers to empathize with the man behind the music as he seeks to reclaim his identity and purpose in the spotlight. Through its mix of humor and sincerity, Better Man promises not just to entertain but to flesh out the complexities of Robbie Williams' character and his quest for authenticity amidst trivialization. Better Man explores the dual themes of redemption through friendship and the healing power of music in Robbie Williams' life. After struggling with his career's stagnation, Robbie partners with songwriter Guy Chambers, leading to the creation of Angels, a hit that revitalizes his success. Embracing flamboyance and showmanship reminiscent of Sinatra and Freddie Mercury, Robbie's live performances captivate the British public, marking his resurgence on his own terms. However, this renewed fame comes with challenges. Robbie grapples with anxiety, depression, and addiction, leading to multiple rehab stints and tumultuous personal relationships. A poignant moment in the film depicts his stage performance before thousands, juxtaposed with his internal turmoil, a representation of his broader journey of maintaining a facade while battling personal pain. The film candidly portrays Robbie's darkest moments, including his isolation and paranoia, as well as his contemplation of suicide. His sense of self-worth becomes overly linked to media perception, resulting in emotional turmoil with every tabloid headline. Amidst this chaos, light pierces through as he begins to seek therapy, embrace sobriety, and foster greater self-awareness, steering his life toward stability. A significant turning point unfolds when Robbie reconnects with his former Take That bandmates. This reunion transforms into authentic friendship and healing as they tour together, giving Robbie the opportunity to confront childhood traumas both inflicted by and upon himself. The film's tender final act showcases Robbie's love life, particularly with actress Ada Field. Their relationship, though imperfect, serves as a stabilizing force. Robbie marries Ada, embraces fatherhood, and starts valuing health, authenticity, and peace over fame. Throughout Better Man, the stage serves as a dynamic backdrop where Robbie frequently speaks to the audience, blending concert footage with intimate storytelling. Musical sequences are woven into the narrative, offering deeper insights into his psyche. Iconic songs like Let Me Entertain You, Feel and Come Undone illustrate his defiance, emotional yearning, and descent into despair, elevating the film from a standard biopic to a poignant emotional experience. In the closing moments, the film shifts focus from grand accomplishments to Robbie's introspective reflection. He steps away from the desire to be the best-known figure globally, instead aspiring to be a better version of himself for Ada, their children, and his own sense of well-being. The title Better Man symbolizes not a boast but a sincere promise and aspiration for growth and fulfillment. In the final monologue of Better Man, Robbie Williams addresses the audience directly, asserting, "I'm still here. Still figuring it out. Still trying. That's all any of us can do, right?" This line encapsulates the film's essence, acknowledging that its subject is not flawless or completely healed, but instead highlights the beauty inherent in the struggle for self-improvement and personal growth. Better Man transcends the narrative of pop stardom by delving deep into themes of identity, vulnerability, and the ongoing battle to take control of one's own story. It brilliantly juxtaposes flamboyant spectacle with emotional truth, crafting a multifaceted image of Robbie Williams, a figure who has been portrayed in tabloid headlines but remains a profoundly human individual. From a misguided youth unable to score a goal on the playground, Robbie evolves into a man still grappling with the complexities of self-acceptance. The film opens with an eye-catching stage performance where Robbie stands illuminated in a spotlight, directly addressing the audience with humor and sharp self-reflection. He humorously mocks his public persona, setting the tone for the narrative that unfolds a blend of raw honesty, irreverence, and theatrical flair. This is more than just a biography, it is a captivating show where Robbie shines as both the star and the storyteller. Through a nostalgic lens, the film transports viewers back to Robbie's childhood in Stoke-on-Trent in 1982. Here he reflects on a challenging upbringing filled with sarcasm and affection, a lively boy seeking attention amidst his parents' divorce. His mother works tirelessly while his father, a club performer, introduces him to the world of entertainment. This contrast paints a vivid picture of glamour versus the isolation Robbie feels at home. At school he is simultaneously the target of jokes and a focal point of admiration, embodying a contradictory existence where he is loved, bullied, noticed, and overlooked. Though he struggles with football, he shines on stage, seeking validation through laughter and performance. These early experiences lay the groundwork for his future as a star, as he craves applause to overcome his insecurities. As a teenager, Robbie auditions for a boy band under manager Nigel Martin-Smith. Though less polished than his competitors, his cheeky charisma earns him a spot in Take That. His journey with the band leads to success, with mounting popularity illustrated through quick-cut montages of performances, media appearances, and fans. Despite the thrill of fame, Robbie battles feelings of creative confinement and resentment towards the image constructed for him, which spirals him into a life of rebellion characterized by smoking, drinking, and boundary-pushing behaviors while the other band members conform. The intensifying conflict between Robbie Williams and Martin-Smith leaves Robbie feeling increasingly controlled, unheard, and alienated. During rehearsals and interviews, his trademark sarcasm only serves to mask a deeper discomfort. As the pressure mounts, Robbie finds himself escaping through substance use and excessive partying, neglecting important commitments. This culminates in a decisive moment where he impulsively decides to walk away from Take That right before a world tour, a choice that alters the trajectory of his life and career dramatically. Following his departure, Robbie struggles profoundly as a solo artist. He becomes lost in addiction, and the media relentlessly mocks his downward spiral. Painfully, he witnesses his former band Take That overshadow him on the charts while he descends deeper into self-destructive habits. As his weight increases, anxiety grips him tightly, rendering him unable to function. The film poignantly depicts his retreat from the public eye, interspersed with moments filled with panic attacks and destructive behavior towards those closest to him. A significant turning point arises when Robbie collaborates with songwriter Guy Chambers. Their creative sessions, though chaotic, spark inspiration, leading to the creation of Angels, a song that catalyzes a resurgence in Robbie's career. The film intricately explores the emotional catharsis he experiences during the recording process, beautifully capturing the moment when he reconnects with his artistry. Empowered by this revival, Robbie reinvents himself. His music transforms into a reflection of personal and defiant themes which the public begins to embrace with open arms. Subsequent successful albums position Robbie as a flamboyant performer with an unpredictable persona, capturing the hearts of fans and solidifying his status as a British icon. The film showcases his vibrant performances, extravagant music videos, and entertaining interviews that highlight his evolution in the public eye. However, beneath this glamorous facade, the mounting pressure takes its toll. The higher he ascends in fame, the more fragile his mental state becomes. Robbie's inner demons remain persistent companions. Struggles with anxiety, depression, and addiction resurface, leading to alarming health issues, including collapses during rehearsals and multiple rehab stints. Additionally, his personal relationships suffer as he increasingly distances himself from friends and lovers, overwhelmed by a fear of vulnerability. One of the film's most impactful sequences juxtaposes his commanding performances on stage with his troubled reality offstage, providing a moving glimpse into the contrasting experiences of his life. Thus, the narrative truthfully captures the harrowing yet inspiring journey of Robbie Williams, a talent battling both inner turmoil and external expectations. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.